Yo guys, how you all doing today? It's Money75 guys, I'm back for another video, back for another reaction. I'm going to obviously give my reaction to the Kelly and Hibs game there for Saturday guys. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get the video out, but a couple of things. I had my cousin's 21st there on Saturday night. I was a bit worse for wear yesterday, but equally on top of that I wanted to make sure that I had all my information right. So I've watched all the highlights that I can get my hands on. I've tried to dissect as much out the game as what I possibly can, and I'm still getting the same conclusion. We are not good enough. I don't want to sound like I'm being really negative, because again, as I say time and time again, anybody who knows me, who knows the channel, who knows me as an individual, knows that sitting, taking the piss out of Hibs managers, Hibs players, Hibs as a club is not something that I do. I am always trying to give the players the benefit of the doubt. I always stick my neck out on the line for the players and the managers, because that's what a supporter does. But my patience is getting really thin with Hibs just now. I sat and listened to the game there on Saturday. As I say, I watched the highlights yesterday, and this is a vicious circle now. It just seems to be a vicious circle with Hibs. We're starting matches well, we're not putting chances away, teams go ahead in front of us, and we kind of get back into the game. To be told the same, it's just that vicious circle, that complete, absolute, all the time, it just doesn't seem to change. And to be quite honest, I'm getting really pissed off with it, to be honest. I think that's the best word that I can use for it. I think that the way that Hibs are being run just now, I say run, that sounds really bad, I can't really say that, but the team just now aren't playing well. We know this. Injuries aren't helping. I didn't understand why we've got a sports scientist there and all the best, better physios in the league, and yet we just seem to be getting loads of players who are getting injured all the time, be it on international duty or be it strains in a game or whatever. It just seems to be that the injuries just keep piling up. The players, in my eyes, are not doing their jobs. I feel really sorry for the likes of Scott Allen, because Scott Allen is actually a player who I really admire. I think his passing's brilliant. He's a really classy player on the ball. I feel sorry for him, because obviously when he came back in his second spell at Hibs on loan for Celtic, he had a midfield there that had Dylan McGeoch and John McGinnon in it, on top of then supplying two strikers who were hot in form in Canberry and McLaren. He's not been able to replicate that. Yeah, he's chipped in with goals, which is probably what he's never had in his time at Hibs. He's chipped in with a few goals. The passing has been there, as is, and evidence of that. Look at the pass that he made for Darrell Horgan in the game against Rangers. Yeah, granted, I know we got beat 6-1 that day, but up until we got put into 10 men, we were still roughly in the game. I feel sorry for him, because, he seems, he to me is the only player who's actually getting a sook now, to be honest. Flo's hit the ground a wee bit in terms of goals. He's scored a few. His touch seems to be better, but when we go a goal down, his heat goes down, and he just doesn't seem interested in the game. Darrell Horgan, for me, his final product's no there. I can't say anything about the Swedish boy. He had a good game there on Saturday, by all accounts, for what I've heard. Stevie Marlin's no producing, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know why he gets a start these days. Stevie Marlin, I feel sorry for, because, he was a player who, when he was at St Mirren, was doing really well. Went to Barnsley, was playing really well. Fair enough, it didn't work out for him. When he came up the road to Hibs, we were all a bit excited about him, rightly so. He started last season really well, chipping in with goals for free kicks and, good goals for distance, but that seems to have dried up a wee bit. we're shipping far too many goals, 16 goals in 5 games, I think it is. That's not good enough. I think we've won 1 game in 10, I believe was the last stat that I looked at. And we have gone backwards. We're throttling backwards. There's no getting away from that. I think that the way that Hibs are going just now, the top 6 doesn't look likely. Bottom 6 looks more likely. Relegation battle, that isn't off the table. I find it quite difficult just now because obviously you see everything that's kind of going across the city at Hearts. They're having protests because they want Craig Levein out. As a Hibs fan, I can't enjoy that because we're just as bad. I've been hearing that there's meant to be protests for Heckingbottom after the game on Sunday. Win or lose, for what I'm hearing. And to be honest with you, I didn't think that would be such a bad idea. Because I think anybody who thinks that Hibs supporters are happy with the current management team just now, I just didn't think that's the case. I don't think there's many, if any at all, who are happy with the current situation. I'm not, as I've already said, I'm not one of these people that believe that, when results start going south, you should just sack the manager and get somebody else in, that rinse and repeat cycle. I didn't believe that. I mean, last season, Hecky came in, and what I find really silly is the fact that when he came in last season, we were playing well, we were getting results, but they weren't his players. They were Lenny's players. And he's brought in his own players this season, but they've not been up to code at all. I think, personally speaking, I think the players who have came in have actually underestimated the Scottish leagues or the Scottish top flight. I really believe they've underestimated it, and I think sorry, that's my phone going off there. I think they've actually thought that it's going to be a stroll in the park, and obviously that's not the case. I think that we're really in need of an overhaul. I'm not saying that I want people to I didn't want people losing their jobs. As an individual and as a person, the idea of somebody losing their job is something that I never want to see happen. But in this case, I think he has to walk away on his own accord. Walk before he's pushed. I nailed my colours to the mast last video, or a couple of videos ago, when I spoke about the fact that I feel that he needs to walk. Heckingbottom needs to walk. My opinion has not changed. Win or lose on Sunday against Hearts, it doesn't matter. We need another direction. What this direction is, I don't know. But I said it on Twitter, I've said it on Facebook, I've said it on Instagram as well. We have new owners. We are debt free. 6 years ahead of schedule. We have had a £6 million investment this season. We have no excuses. We have none. Who the new manager would be, if that happens and he were to be sacked or walk away, I don't know. I'll leave that to you guys to decide who you would like to come in. I've heard people say that they want Alan Stubbs back in. Personally speaking, I don't know if that would be the right thing, because personally speaking, I don't want the legacy that Alan Stubbs built up with the Scottish Cup win to be tarnished. I didn't want it to be a case of him going on the same run as what Hecky's on just now, and the next thing you know, everybody's demanding his job be on the line as well. I didn't want that. I don't know who I'd want as a new manager. I don't know. So I'm going to leave that open there. But as I say, personally speaking, I don't believe we have any excuses now. We have to be doing better. Have to. No getting away from that. Right, I'm going to stop rambling, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed my ramblings. I know at the end of the day, these kind of reaction videos seem to be doing better for me than the vlogs just now. I think it's because I'm speaking for in there. That's my problem. I didn't think with this. Sometimes I think with my heart, and this is what is just coming out in me now. It's just the passion and love that I've got for my football team. That's never ever going to change. If you've enjoyed, as I say, my ramblings, my passion, whatever you want to call it, Give the video a thumbs up, it helps me out when you do that. Subscribe to the channel, Money Minute 75. Please look out for me on Twitter, it's at Murray1875. And look out for me on Instagram, it's Money Minute 75 as well. I will leave links to these channels in the description below. As I say, please stick a comment on what you feel the current situation is at Hibs just now. What can we do to improve it? If the manager were to get sacked, who would you want to see being replaced? As I say, I will leave it to you. The floor is yours. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.